Hope it keeps us up on my face as we're on some drums. I hope you enjoyed the performance the cadets put on for you. I hope you all were blessed. I'm the head counselor in charge of Dr. Zahl, and I'm here to talk to you about the cadet program, to give you an opportunity to help out our program. Could we have all cadets stand up? And I want all former cadets, anybody who's a cadet in the audience, who's been a cadet, been involved with cadets, stand up. That includes the moms, that includes the dads, that includes the brothers and sisters, that includes pastors, that includes anybody who prayed for us. I want you all to stand up. I just want to say thanks for you guys supporting us and through the years of what you've done and keeping this program running for us. You all have done a wonderful job helping support me, and you guys have done a wonderful job, and I want to just, everybody give yourself a hand. Thanks, y'all. You go to be seated. Go ahead, you guys. What is a cadet? That's what I was saying 8 years ago, sitting back in that corner in the auditorium thinking. A year later, I was a cadet counselor. And a year after that, I was asked to run this program. And I still remember saying, I don't even know what cadets is. I still don't fully, but I'm going to do my best to tell you in my little speech here. Cadets is a multifaceted way of helping to bring up a child in the way he should go. The closest example I can give you is the Christian version of the Boy Scouts. But so much more. It is for boys 2nd through 6th grade who get together as a group and have a lot of fun doing things like playing dodgeball, gaga ball, human foosball, pumpkin shucking, Pinewood Derby at the end of the year. I heard some giggles out there. That's good. We make fun projects like instruments and marshmallow shooters and green slime, which apparently doesn't go on ceilings. They learn about God and become a leader. They can earn badges on just about anything you can think of. Hunting, fishing, GPS, the community stuff, stars, anything. They can learn badges on just about anything. On a more serious note, we prayed, had Bible lessons on heroes of the Bible. King David, King Og. Just out of curiosity, how many of you know how big King Og was? Anybody know? Anybody at all? I'm not seeing a single hand raised. My cadets know. Tell them how tall King Og was.
13 feet tall, 6 foot wide.
He was 13 feet tall and 6 feet wide. They got that sermon. It was a sermon, even though it's short. Because I was sitting there listening to the radio station one day, and it's a Christian radio station, all right? They're talking on this radio station, and they're saying that the tallest recorded known person was 8 foot 6 inches tall. And I was like, I have a Bible sitting right beside me in this car that says Goliath is 9 feet tall. So I'm sure you all have the same Bible that says the same thing, but it's a Christian radio station out there giving this message out, and it's not accurate. So maybe I'm bashing them a little bit, but the point is that when I got to looking, what I found was this King Og, and he was 13 feet tall. And they found, just to give you a curiosity, got on the internet, started looking, and they got a picture of a guy who has a 48-inch femur, so it's about 4 feet tall, standing beside him, that they found in this thing, just to prove the Bible right. That's what I try to do with you guys, is tell them, if the Bible says it, it's true, okay? But there's a picture on the internet, if you look it up, they found it over, I think, Turkey. It's 48-inch femur, it's this big. That's this bone right here, in case y'all didn't know. And so the guy was 15 feet tall, but they found more than one. So, but I'm going off of a subject. So as you looked around, how many people did you see that were in some way affected by cadets? We got a scattering all through the audience. This is just our church. There's more people affected by outside of our church than in the community. It says in the Bible, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel. Well, the cadets were able to reach other people outside the community. More than half the kids in our program were not even represented this morning. We had about 35 children this year in the program. That's a lot. That's more than any of the churches that are in our group around the area. So we got a big group. This is one of the few programs in the church that's able to affect others in the community and people that started attending a church because of the cadets. The boys have an amazing opportunity. This is really the main reason why I'm saying this speech here. The boys have an amazing opportunity this year. Some of them get a chance to attend the International Camporee. It's a massive camp out where 3,000 men and boys from different countries get together and do things that in the age of cell phones, internet, DSS, and iPods, they don't usually get to do. They get to meet God and His creation, doing things that God designed men to do. Things like prayer, devotion, and worship combined with self-discovery and adventure with no outside distractions. In the last camp parade that Jason and I, go ahead and raise your hand, Jason. Jason, he's going to be taking over the program. We both witnessed people saved from the very depths of hell when God moved them and spoke to them. How many people would that affect? You know, only God knows that. You know, He's the only one that knows how much that one boy, what if it was your boy, what if it was your child? That one boy could go on to influence millions. As I mentioned, the reason I'm talking to you today is to talk to you about the cadet program, to give you an opportunity to help our program. We removed as counselors to send as many of our cadets that wanted to go to the camporee. The church pledges $400 this year, which I'm grateful for, but we use more than that in the mandatory camp out that we do before we even started our first meeting. Based on all the people that we now have committed to going to this camporee, we need your help before April 15th. Has anyone ever given you a helping hand? Do you remember what it felt like? You have the opportunity to change the life of a young man and quite possibly the world. Please prayerfully consider giving to the cadets. I'm going to hand the microphone over to Jason for some details. I want to thank you again for letting me be in charge of cadets for these 7 years. And I appreciate your help and support.